Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The Sabad today comes from Bhagat Namdev Ji, and the Sabad is in fact titled Tini Chande, 3 meters, 3 rhythms, 3 modes of play. And on the face of it, it seems like a peculiar list of things: pots, bulls, widows, asafoetida, horns and wines. And then in the end, it turns quietly and says something that will stay with you. So let's recite the Sabad first in its own original. तीन छंदे खेल आछै रहाओ, कुम्हार के घर हांडी आछै, राजा के घर सांडी गो। बामण के घर रांडी आछै, रांडी सांडी हांडी गो। बाणिये के घर हींग आछै, भैसर माथे सींग गो। देवल मधे लीग आछै, लीग सीग हीग गो। तेली कै घर तेल आछै, जंगल मधे बैल गो। माली के घर केल आछै, केल बेल तेल गो। संता मधे गोबिंद आछै, गोकुल मधे श्याम गो। नामे मधे राम आछै, राम श्याम गोबिंद गो। नामे मधे राम आछै, राम श्याम gobind go. So a working literal translation for this would be: the play exists in 3 rhythms. That is the rahau. We are being told, Tini Chande Khel Aachai, Tini Chande. In the potter's house, there is a clay pot. In the king's house, there is a bull or a female camel. Behold, in the Brahmin's house, there is a widow. Widow, bull, pot. Behold. कुम्हार के घर हांडी आछै, राजा के घर सांडी हो गो। बामण के घर रांडी आछै, रांडी सांडी हांडी go. That is what we just translated. And then the second structure: बाणिये के घर हींग आछै, भैसर मथे सिंह हो। देवल मधे लिंग आछै, लिंग सिंह हिंग हो. See the structure. In the merchant's house, there is asafoetida on the buffalo's forehead. There is horns. In the temple, there is a pillar stone. So, pillar, horn, asafoetida. Behold all of this. And then on, in the oil presser's house, teli ke ghar, there is oil. Tel aachai. In the jungle, there is the wine. Jangal madhe bel go. In the gardener's house, there is a banana. Mali ke ghar kel aachai. Kel, bel, tel go. So he repeats the words again. And then the turn. Santan madhe gobind aachai. Among the santan, the awakened ones, Gobind is present. Gokul madhe Shyam go, and in Gokul, Shyam is present. Name madhe Ram Aachai, Ram Syam Gobind go. So in Namadev, Gobind is present, and in Gokul, Shyam is present. Let's parse this a little bit. We begin with the Rahau. Literally the pause, the reflection, the pivot line. And this Rahau itself is a riddle. It says 3 rhythms. The play exists, or the game is being played in 3 meters. Tini, 3. Chande, meters. This is a technical term from Sanskrit prosody, chandas, which refer to the rhythmic patterns of poetry, but it also carries a broader meaning. It means modes of being, a cadence of existence, if you will. And then khel, play. Not work, but khel. The word used for children playing a game. Again, you can think of the divine Leela, the playfulness, which in Indian thought, the universe is created and sustained as a play. Aachai means it is present, it exists, it abides. So the play abides in 3 rhythms. Now, Namdev does not really define the 3 chands explicitly. Perhaps this is deliberate. And commentators have proposed several readings. Some say that Tini refers to 3 qualities from Samkhya and Vedantic thought, tamas, rajas, sattva. Others say that Namdev means something simpler, that this very sabad is structured in 3s, and that the rahau is announcing the form of the poem as its own meaning. The vehicle itself is the teaching. And that, it seems to me, is extraordinarily attractive, because when you listen to what follows, you will hear the 3s everywhere. Every stanza ends with 3 nouns. And if you hold the riddle a little longer, do not resolve it, it turns to the whole of existence. So the first 3 sentences, potter's house, clay pot, king's house, bull, Brahmin's house, widow, and so on. One might ask, what is the logic of this catalogue? It appears as though Namdev is building an argument through accumulation, and the argument is that everything belongs to its natural place. The clay pot obviously belongs to the potter's home, because that is where pots are made, where they live. Oil belongs to the oil presser, and so on. These are not surprising pairings in any way. They're obvious. They're natural. But then, mixed in with the obvious is the unexpected. The bull or the she-camel in the king's house. It's not uncommon, it's not strange by standards of medieval Indian kingship. A prized bull was a symbol of royal power. But there is some incongruity here. The widow in the Brahmin's house. This was a social scandal, a figure of ill omen. Namdev, as we have discovered, a low-caste craftsman, is very quietly noting, here she is in the Brahmin's house, present, real. She belongs somewhere too. And then he speaks of the ling in the temple, the worship of Shiva. And it sits on the same line as asafoetida, hing, that pungent spice, and a horn. The sacred and the utterly ordinary on the same line, listed as equals. I don't think this is accidental. Namdev is doing something quietly radical. And then there is the word at the end of every line, go. It is not for cow. It is an exclamation that says, behold, look, there it is, see it, pointing a finger. It is, so the sabad is not really listing things out as much as it is a series of small revelations, each confirmed with a gesture. In the clay pot is in a potter's house, look. In the king's house, there is a bull, look. So when you add go back in, you let it become an exclamation rather than a noun. He is pointing at things and inviting you to see them, to recognize that each thing is in its place. So what is and what is not in the list? The potter, the oil presser, the gardener, all working people, craftspeople like Namdev himself. And then there is the merchant, the Brahmin, the king, hierarchy. They are all listed with equal weight. So in effect saying that leveling the hierarchy of things. What he is saying is that everything is where it is supposed to be in the divine play. So we cannot build a hierarchy. And then he goes, Santanamade Gobind Aachai. Among the awakened, Gobind is present. Gokal Made Syama Go. In Gokal, Sham is present. Gokal is current day Mathura. Name Madhe Ram Aachai. Ram is present. So the grammatical structure of each stanza is identical. X Madhe Y Aachai. In X, Y is present. So he's actually building it to the last stanza. What he's saying is, think about Namdev as being disqualified from the sacred because he was low caste, a manual worker. He could not enter the inner sanctum of the temple. The divine was housed somewhere else, in the Brahmin's recitation, in the king's patronage, in the temple's sacred stone, not in a craftsman. And here he says very plainly, in the same breath, in Namadev, Ram is present. This is the logical conclusion of everything he has been saying. If the divine play exists in the three modes, Thini, if it runs through everything, through every house and every creature and every ordinary thing, then it runs through Namdev as well. So he's not claiming any special access. He's claiming the same access everything else has. And then the names unfold. Ram, Sham, Gobind, Go. Cosmic presence is everywhere. Three names, three modes, teen chande. So in other words, the natural order of things is the way it ought to be. And the divine courses through everybody. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.